Global English Practice. Listen, speak, and connect with confidence. Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. It's wonderful to have you here for another session designed to get you speaking English with more ease. Today, we're diving into a powerful technique, your interactive mimicry session. This is your opportunity to find your voice, reduce hesitation, and make English feel more natural, one phrase at a time. First, take a deep breath. How are you feeling right now? A little nervous? Excited? However you feel, it's completely okay. You've taken the important step to be here, and that itself is a victory. Let's be real for a second. Understanding English is one thing, but producing it yourself is a different skill. To truly improve, you have to open your mouth and practice, practice, practice. But where do you begin? It can feel intimidating. You might worry about your accent or using the wrong word. This is where mimicry becomes your best friend. Mimicry is listening and instantly reproducing the language. You imitate the flow, the pauses, the emotion behind the words. This isn't about creating a perfect copy. It's about training your muscles and your mind to work together in a new language. If you need to go slowly, that's fantastic. If you stumble, even better. Those stumbles are proof your brain is building new pathways. Keep this in mind. Short, daily practice is far more effective than long, occasional sessions. You're here now, and that means you're on the right path. In this session, we'll work through 25 practical phrases. I'll say each one in my clear, neutral accent. You'll hear a space after each one. That's your turn to jump in and repeat. Follow along with the text on your screen. Pay attention to the words in bold. They'll show you where to put emphasis. And please speak aloud. Yes, even if you're alone. This method is incredibly powerful for moving from a passive understanding to active use. Don't pressure yourself to master everything. Be gentle with your progress. Small, consistent steps lead to big changes. Are you feeling ready? Let's activate your voice and start this journey together. Welcome to your mimicry practice. I'm Alex, and it's my passion to help people unlock their English potential. You might be curious, why mimicry, and what's the focus of this session? Excellent questions. Let's briefly discuss it. Mimicry is a cornerstone of language acquisition. It simultaneously builds your pronunciation, listening comprehension, and spoken fluency. When you mimic, you're not just a passive listener, you become an active participant. You hear a phrase and immediately vocalize it, creating a direct connection between your ears and your mouth. This trains your tongue to form unfamiliar sounds and wires your brain for natural grammar patterns. Over time, this builds automaticity, so you spend less time translating in your head and more time communicating. The phrases we'll use today are focused on real-world interactions, introductions, sharing opinions, and everyday situations. This is about practical language you can use immediately. Remember, the goal isn't to adopt a specific accent, but to be clear and understood. Focus on the melody and the rhythm. Listen intently, then replicate that feeling as you speak. And please, don't strive for perfection. Strive for participation. You're doing the work, and that is everything. Shall we begin? Fantastic. But before we do, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Promise that you'll see this through, not just now, but tomorrow and the next day. Can you promise yourself that? Wonderful. I believe in you. This is the first step in your 7-day speaking accelerator. Here's how it works. I'll say a phrase, you listen. Then you repeat it back with as much feeling as you can. Feel free to pause and rewind as often as you like. Watch the screen, notice the stressed syllables, and mimic the flow. Just speak along with me. It's that straightforward. We'll move at a comfortable pace. Let's begin. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Excellent. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts. That's an interesting point of view. That's an interesting point of view. That's an interesting point of view. Well done. Could you please explain that again? Could you please explain that again? Could you please explain that again? I completely understand what you mean. I completely understand what you mean. I completely understand what you mean. You're doing so well. Let's agree to disagree. Let's agree to disagree. Let's agree to disagree. Wonderful. Let's keep this energy. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still figuring it out. That sounds like a great plan. That sounds like a great plan. That sounds like a great plan. I need to think about that. I need to think about that. I need to think about that. Fantastic. You're building momentum. I'm confident we can find a solution. I'm confident we can find a solution. I'm confident we can find a solution. Amazing. We finished our first set. Now, let's gently increase the challenge with some more expressive phrases. I'm really excited about this opportunity. I'm really excited about this opportunity. I'm really excited about this opportunity. On the other hand, I see it differently. On the other hand, I see it differently. On the other hand, I see it differently. That's a fantastic achievement. Congratulations. That's a fantastic achievement. Congratulations. That's a fantastic achievement. Congratulations. In my experience, it works best this way. In my experience, it works best this way. In my experience, it works best this way. I appreciate your patience and understanding. I appreciate your patience and understanding. I appreciate your patience and understanding. Let's focus on finding common ground. Let's focus on finding common ground. Let's focus on finding common ground. I'm open to trying something new. I'm open to trying something new. I'm open to trying something new. Wow, you have already completed 20 phrases. That is a tremendous effort. Seriously, give yourself some credit. You are actively shaping your skills. This is how fluency is built. You are incredible. Ready to power through the last few? Let's complete this mimicry session strong. Let's go. What is the best way to move forward? What is the best way to move forward? What is the best way to move forward? I'm optimistic about the outcome. I'm optimistic about the outcome. I'm optimistic about the outcome. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for sharing that with me. You've given me a lot to consider. You've given me a lot to consider. You've given me a lot to consider. I'm looking forward to what comes next. I'm looking forward to what comes next. I'm looking forward to what comes next. Outstanding. You have just completed 25 practical phrases. How does it feel? I hope you feel empowered because you took charge of your practice today. Always remember, this is not about flawless speech. It's about courageous practice. You showed up and you spoke. You have taken a significant step in your 7-day challenge. That is a huge accomplishment. Be proud. And if you ever doubt yourself, return to this practice. Each time you do, your command of the language will feel stronger. Until our next session, keep practicing, be kind to yourself, and know that I am cheering for you. You absolutely have this. Talk soon.